In Washington state, the question arises whether it's permissible to connect a 220 or 380 volts 50 Hz power source to a device that is UL listed for 277 or 480 volts 60 Hz operation. This is particularly relevant when the application involves passing supply voltage through electromagnetic interference filters to computers undergoing testing for the European market, where the end devices are designed for 220 volts 50 Hz. While the UL label doesn't explicitly state 50 or 60 Hz compatibility, considerations can be made. The Washington State Electrical Code addresses motor frequency and voltage specifically. Section 404.9 states that motors operating at frequencies other than those listed in Table 430.21 must be rated for the frequency at which they are operated. Section 404.10 dictates that motors should be connected to a supply voltage for which they are rated. In the context of this question, the source voltage of 220 or 380 volts 50 Hz is being connected to a device rated for 277 or 480 volts 60 Hz. First, consider the voltage aspect. The device is rated for a higher voltage of 277 volts than the supplied voltage of 220 volts, meaning that the voltage requirement is met. Second, evaluate the frequency aspect. The device isn't explicitly rated for 50 Hz. However, the electrical code doesn't outright prohibit this connection provided the device isn't damaged. Since the components are EMI filters and the end devices are computers designed for 50 Hz 220 volts, one would reasonably expect the EMI filters to function acceptably, though perhaps not optimally, at 50 Hz. Third, note that the electrical code requirements for motors stipulate the frequency at which they are operated, but in this case, the device in question isn't a motor, so this requirement does not directly apply. Based on these points, connecting a 220 or 380 volts 50 Hz source to a UL listed 277 or 480 volts 60 Hz device in Washington state appears to be permissible. However, it's strongly recommended to consult with a licensed electrician to confirm the determination and to assess any potential impact on the performance and lifespan of the device. While the code may not explicitly prohibit the connection, a professional assessment is crucial to ensure safety and compliance with all applicable regulations.